Here I have some new iPhone accessories, both for filming on your iPhone and charging with Qi2. We're going to look at some new SSDs and enclosures that work great when you're shooting ProRes on your iPhone, a new 3-in-1 Qi2 charger from Amegat and a Qi2 Car Charger, and the new 200-watt GaN charging station I have on my desk to keep everything powered up. First up is this new SSD from ZIKE, and it has 512 gigabytes. You can actually get it up to a terabyte. USB-C connector here, and works great for your iPhone, especially if you're going to be shooting ProRes video. And once you plug it into your iPhone, it also has a screen on the front. It tells you the capacity right there, and it has an additional USB-C port on the bottom, so you can plug this in and actually charge your iPhone while you're filming. See, there, started charging, and it'll tell you how many watts are going to your phone power-wise right here on the display as well. If we go over to the Files app, we'll see that the Z drive shows up right here, and I can format it, but you'll also see I've been recording some ProRes clips, and it works great for that. Oh look, there's my paperweight. You can film ProRes video in the stock camera app, but I've actually been using the Kino app from the Halide team. You rotate horizontal, and you can actually see in the bottom right corner it says USB, which means when I hit record, it's actually recording that ProRes video directly to this ZIKE SSD. This is great, especially if you want to use something like the Osmo Mobile or other gimbals, where having a cable dangling or another SSD attached was inconvenient. The ZIKE one works great. I've not experienced any dropped frames. I've done multiple tests. And if you don't want to connect it to the bottom of your phone, there's actually magnets built in, so it'll actually hold on to the very back. And in the box, it comes with these mini USB-C cables, so you can plug it into the bottom of your iPhone, plug in the ZIKE SSD. It'll magnetically just attach there, and now you have an even lower profile SSD right here to record your ProRes video. There's a link down in the video description, but you can get the 512 gigabyte version for $100. The 1 terabyte version seems out of stock right now, should be coming back soon, but you can also go all the way down to 128 gigabytes for $64. Next up is another SSD to record that ProRes video on your iPhone, and it's actually this right here. It looks like a little MagSafe puck, and in fact it is. It sticks to the back of your iPhone. Shout out to Neil Hughes, I saw this first from him on X. But what's cool about this is it's actually an enclosure for an SSD. It doesn't have an SSD built in. You can pick up the enclosure for $37 on Amazon. There's actually a coupon right now. And then you can get an NVMe of your choice to put inside. I actually got this Sabrent Rocket one, the 512 gigabyte version, which is $65. But you can get larger ones if you want to go all the way up to 2 terabytes. 4 little screws, it comes with a screwdriver in the box. It's easy to install that NVMe into the enclosure. Now once you have that installed, I did find I had to connect it to my Mac first in Disk Utility to format that SSD. My iPhone couldn't read it right out of the box. So make sure you at least do that first, format it through Disk Utility, and then you're ready to go. Now what's awesome about this is actually a MagSafe puck, and it has a magnet here on the back. Plus there's 2 USB-C ports. One, you can actually plug into power to charge your iPhone, and then the other connects to your iPhone for that SSD. It also comes with these little cables for both the Pro and the Pro Max size. Goes in the bottom like that. Then you plug the other end into the host side, this little USB-C port here, and then it magnetically attaches to the back of your iPhone. And if I jump into the Files app, I titled it here. You'll see it ProRes is the drive, and I already recorded a clip using Kino, worked great there. Let's do another one just for good measure. I'll open the Kino app. You'll see external drive has been connected, flip it around. I see a little USB symbol there, and I can start recording. This works great for log or any ProRes formats you might have, hasn't dropped any frames. And what makes this even more convenient is if I want to charge my iPhone, I can plug it right here into the side, and now my iPhone will start charging via MagSafe through the enclosure. You can't use the second USB-C port for like a USB hub. I tried that and connecting external microphones. This is only for power. But the real magic of this enclosure is this is also a MagSafe puck. So if you have something like this, which is the Moment MagSafe tripod mount, you can now connect it to that, and you have a whole filming rig right here with that SSD enclosure in between. Magnets are strong enough, it's not fallen off since I've been using it. Then you can attach this Moment one to a Joby Tripod, even use the cold shoe mount for a light. You have an entire filming rig right here. But I love this kind of double MagSafe enclosure, and this Moment mount makes it super easy to use and really fast to take it on and off. I'll put links to all this stuff down in the video description, but when you're filming ProRes video, this setup has been great. So those were a couple SSD enclosures and drives. Now let's get into the Qi2 chargers. Amegat sent me this 3-in-1 and their Qi2 Car Charger. I've been testing a lot of different 3-in-1s, especially folding ones, which is great for travel, and I'm going on another trip heading out to Podcast Movement in Washington, D.C. in just a couple weeks actually. And I think I'm going to be taking this Amegat. So in the box, you get the 30-watt adapter, USB-C cable, and you get the little traveling case, which is super nice. And this will charge your iPhone at 15 watts, will fast charge your Apple Watch, and also charge your AirPods, all three in one. As per usual, I checked out the Wireless Power Consortium product database, and yes, this is in fact Qi2 certified, licensed, all that good stuff. And if you want to get it, it's actually under $100, $90 right now on Amazon. There's even a 20% coupon, at least as I'm recording, so link to that in the video description as well. Overall, this folds up pretty thin. I'll actually put Anker's Qi2 battery pack next to it, kind of for comparison. It's about the same thickness as that, so if you want to forego the travel case and just throw this in a bag, maybe you already have some power bricks, then this is actually pretty compact. Now it does feel kind of like a high quality plastic. This is not a metal 3-in-1 charger. And once you unfold it, the viewing angle for the iPhone, it's not super adjustable. Also, I find the Apple Watch does kind of spin around. It doesn't stay in that upright position a lot. So if you're just quickly putting it on there, it's going to tilt to one side or the other. I remember the Anker 3-in-1 like desk charger had the same issue, and you could put a sticker on it, but it'll still charge. It's not affecting the charging ability. The other unfortunate part of the design is if you want to use your phone in standby mode, you're definitely going to be obscuring the Apple Watch. So there it is in standby mode. You're definitely not going to be seeing your Apple Watch screen like that. If you do want to see both, you're going to have to put your phone vertically. And you can see the Pro Max, I mean, it's pretty thick. It goes actually past the Amegat 3-in-1 charger, but everything is charging. I can even stick my AirPods here on the back, and those are charging as well. So depending on your needs and how much you like standby mode, this may or may not be a good option for you, again, because it obscures the Apple Watch in that way. But if you're looking for a compact charger and one that charges your phone at 15 watts and fast charges Apple Watch, this might be nice for some trips. Here you fold it up again, throw it in a bag, you're good to go. I'll try this on my week-long trip coming up and compare it to the CoolSil 3-in-1 charger that I reviewed recently. If you want to see that video, you can check it out above. I'll put that link in the video description as well. But Anker Qi2 there. I've also reviewed the Anker 3-in-1 travel charger that folds up. Maybe I'll just do like a master review of all the travel ones I've had recently. If you want to see that, leave a comment below. The other Qi2 charger Amegat sent me is this car charger, and this one I really do enjoy. This is also Qi2. Yes, I checked the Wireless Power Consortium database, license 2.0 specification, and this one is actually reasonably priced at just $26 here in the US. You get that full 15-watt charging for your iPhone. It does have a USB-C cable in the box, but no brick, so you will need to get something to plug this into in your car. My preference in the car is still this Anker. It has 2 USB-C ports on it, 40 watts. I actually have 2 iPhone MagSafe chargers in my car, both plugged into this, and it works great. It's on sale right now for $13. Pretty good deal there. But I do like this Amegat charger. It's got the ball joint, so you can change that viewing angle however you would like. And I really like this mechanism for securing it to the air conditioning vent. You slide it in your vent, and then you actually turn this wheel, and you can see the little red part moving back in to tighten it against that vent and hold it steady. Really like that mechanism, and I have found this keeps it sturdier than my Belkin and even ESR one that I've used in the car. The magnet is really strong as well. I can shake this around, cars bumping. You know, I drive a Kia Soul, it ain't a smooth ride. Phone is totally secure, and it's charging at 15 watts. So if you're looking for a fast car charger, 15 watts wireless, and one that holds onto that air conditioning vent really securely, I think this Amegat one is a great choice. Probably my top car charger right now. And real quick, an oldie but a goodie, when I'm traveling, this has just become my favorite charger to bring with me. It's the Nomad Slim Charger. This is the 65 watt version. Prongs fold back. And the best part is it has 2 USB-C ports on the bottom. I'll typically end up putting one of my 3-in-1 chargers over here, charge my iPad with the other port. I mean, you can't beat the thinness and the power of this power brick. So links to this down in the video description as well. But I have recently upgraded the brick on my desk. This is the new Anker GAN charger, 200 watts. This thing is heavy, got the little rubber feet on the back. It uses that infinity-shaped charger there on the back. But on the front, you have 4 USB-C ports and 2 USB-A ports. This has met all my charging needs right here at the desk, whether it's my MacBook Pro or all the little devices I'm testing like in these videos. This brick has been amazing. This thing is $80 on Amazon, again, 6 ports. I do wish eventually Anker would make one that's just all USB-C. I literally never use the USB-A ports for anything now. So Anker, just give me one with like 6 USB-Cs. Let's just go crazy. So that 200 watt output means if you're using 2 USB-C ports, it can simultaneously deliver 100 watts per port. So you can basically charge 2 MacBook Pros at the same time using this one brick. So those are some new accessories I've been trying lately and some of my favorites. This one, especially if you're looking for an SSD to record ProRes footage on your 15 Pro or Pro Max. Love this little puck here with that SSD enclosure. This thing's pretty sweet. But links to everything I talked about is down in the video description. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel before you go. Hit that like button. If you have an accessory, a 3-in-1 charger, or something else you'd like me to review, leave comments below this video. I'll take a look at those. You can also leave your shortcuts requests down there as well. I'll have another one of those videos coming soon. And if you want to learn more about those Qi2 3-in-1 chargers, I'll put one of my comparison videos right up here. And if you can't wait and you just need some shortcuts, this is my latest shortcuts video right up here, where I did shortcuts for city life and transit, did a bunch of requests from you guys, so you can check that out right here. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.